Coffee is one of the most popular beverages in nowadays society. With close to 2.5 billion cups being poured every single day, it is ranked right behind tea, making it the second most consumed drink in the world. But with huge companies taking over the coffee market by storm, people tend to forget that coffee once was a culinary pleasure and not only a quick pick-me-up. So for today's video, we made our way to Pijao in Colombia to find out what goes into producing the best coffee in the world and of course, give it a try ourselves and see if it can live up to the hype.
After an hour-long bus ride, my hair is all messy because I basically stuck my head out the window the whole time because the views were amazing, guys. Take a look at this. And now it's time to finally meet our tour guide for the very first time, who's gonna explain us everything about the world's best coffee. Let's go!
So we just met our guide for the day, got our cute bracelets for the tour, and now we're going to a jeep to start our coffee tour. So first we're going to a coffee farm right now where we see the whole process, and we will as well try some specialty coffees. So there's different qualities of the coffee here, and we will try the best quality as well. So I'm pretty excited as a coffee drinker.
Quick pit stop and our guide picks some fresh berries off the leaves.
As we finally came to meet coffee farmer Leo, who owns the farm we were about to visit, we were shocked to learn that he was already 61 years of age. After telling him that he doesn't look a day older than 42, he had this to say.
45 ya tiene casi 60.
Pero es que toda la vida me la paso trabajo y trabajo.
Leo produces different lines of coffee. His specialty line, which is arguably one of the world's best coffees, and one line for exportation, which is not even close as good. And the first secret about the world's best coffee was about to be revealed.
Without shade. The coffee with shade looks like this.
Oh.
It's much bigger and much more colorful.
So Leon used this kind of cherries for his brand. Okay? So that's the big difference between the coffee without shade and the coffee with shade.
So making sure that the coffee plants are not exposed to direct sunlight is the first step to produce high quality coffee. Leo also told us about some of the challenges he faces when growing the coffee.
So we've already learned quite a lot about the coffee harvesting process, and it takes a lot of effort to get really good quality coffee. At least 20 years without any pesticides and everything, and forest around your coffee to be able to call your coffee organic. And then there's different things that can ruin the coffee, some fungus or some small bugs that crawl inside the coffee bean. It's crazy how much work goes into producing very good coffee. And Leo, the coffee harvester we just met, he only produces his specialty line for Colombia. You cannot buy it anywhere in Colombia, you can only buy it at his house on the tour or if you're a friend of his. It's crazy, and we're gonna try it.
The next secret is to only pick the top of the line coffee cherries after harvesting them. There's different stages in which the bad coffee cherries are sorted out. The first one is to identify the hollow ones by putting them in a bucket of water. If they float, they're not suitable for specialty coffee. Afterwards, every single coffee cherry is checked by hand. The unripe, overripe, and broken ones are once again sorted out and put together with the hollow ones.
So this is the coffee for exportation, the overripes and underripes, and the floating ones. But there's two more to come. And this is specialty coffee, the very good one.
Depending on the specialty coffee line, the husk is either removed or kept on the bean. For this video, we'll continue with the so-called washed line. After removing the husk from the perfect coffee beans with a small machine operated by hand, the coffee beans are once again put into water for several hours. Afterwards, they are once again being assorted. All the floating and all the green beans are sorted out and will later be used for instant coffee. This step also sums up the assorting. What's left are only the best of the best coffee beans, which are then put on the flat roof of the house, where they will dry for about 5 to 7 days. Once the drying is completed, the beans will then be put into bags of 70 kilos each, in which they will stay for 6 to 12 months until they are being processed further. Did you know that the really good coffee beans don't get roasted but baked? That's because roasting the beans will change the flavor of the coffee a lot. After learning about the whole process of growing great coffee, here's a test for you. Can you spot the perfect coffee beans? It's the chocolatey brown ones right here. While these are too different in size and color, those ones are mostly broken, and those ones are roasted way too long and lost a lot of their oils already. Did you get it right? Let us know in the comments below. After baking the beans, they are best when grounded freshly for each cup right before preparing it. The best method to brew the coffee is to use a classic filter. You should use about 20 grams of freshly grounded coffee with 200 milliliters of hot water. After pouring little dashes at first and letting the coffee sit for about a minute, it's time to pour the rest and wait. And by the way, the world's best coffee has to be drank without any milk or sugar. And now enough of the talking, let's give it a try ourselves.
It's now a couple of days later because unfortunately the camera wasn't rolling when we first tried the world's best coffee. But luckily for us, we bought some of Leo's specialty coffee, and Isabelle has just now prepared a fresh cup of hot coffee for us to try, and it's actually the first time ever since we tried it the first time, so I'm still pretty excited, to be honest.
Me too. The smell is amazing, guys.
The smell is already fantastic.
Let's give it a try.
Let's do it. Wow.
It's the best coffee.
That is really good coffee. And the reason why we know that this has to be one of the world's best coffees is that we've never liked any black coffee we've ever tried before. Usually we drink it with some plant-based milk and a little bit of sugar even. But this one we can easily drink, or I can easily drink, without any of those ingredients.
Yeah, that's true. And it's not bitter at all. It's more of a sour taste, but fruity sour, not a negative sour.
And I'm not even the biggest coffee drinker, but this really is perfect as it is.
And that's it for today's video. If you like this video, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up and leave a comment down below.
And if you want to see more of our videos, make sure to subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.